The two bears, with Musa hanging in the fishing net behind them, entered the woods. The bear had removed his hand from Musa's mouth as soon as they were away from the riverbank. Musa then decided to try and question the bears. "Who are you?" he inquired. There was no reply. "What do you want? Where are we going?" Still no reply. "At least tell me where we are going." Still the bears remained silent. Musa turned back around, fed up and not getting anywhere. He then noticed a sign on one of the trees. It said, "Long Thin Thicket." He stood up again in the net and turned to face the backs of the bears' heads once more. "Is that where we're going? Long Thin Thicket?" As predictable as ever, the bears didn't reply. But almost as soon as Musa resumed his fed-up position, he felt himself being swung over the bear's shoulders and was totally upside down for a second, but remained in the net until it smashed into the ground, and Musa was out of the net finally, although he was now covered in mud and damp leaves. After removing the bigger bits, Musa saw he was face to face with an elegant grey cat. The cat circled Musa, looking him up and down. A lot younger than I expected. I expected much bigger, more imposing perhaps. I definitely didn't think that you would be a mouse, Mr. Laurent. How rude! I have been told that I'm quite big for my... Musa then interrupted himself. Wait, I'm not called Laurent. The grey cat smiled and said, "Of course not." "No, your bears have scooped up the wrong fish here, my friend," confirmed Musa. The grey cat gave his bears a concerned look. The bears looked at each other. "He ran straight up to the dog after he called Mr. Laurent," said one of the bears. "Wait a minute," Musa exclaimed. "I bumped into that dog by accident. You've made a mistake. I'm nobody important. I was running home to get some orange juice." "Well, not orange juice, of course. There's not much of it about these days. I don't suppose you have any, do you? I've heard there's a shortage, but maybe I could have a glass of water?" The grey cat interrupted Musa, waffling. "Mr. Laurent, stop," he said in his soft, soothing voice. "Bumping into dogs, orange juice. Must we play these silly games?" the cat continued. "We all know who you are, and we have some questions." "Okay," said Musa. "Well, the first is a simple one, Mr. Laurent. Is it safe?" Is what safe?" inquired Musa. This was followed by the all too familiar silence that his questions had been getting recently. Okay, yes, it is safe," Musa offered helpfully, but to no avail. "Okay, it's not safe. Is that okay? Can I go now?" Musa said. But he didn't really know what to say. "Mr. Laurent," the grey cat said, resting his head on his paw. "Let's try another simple one. What do you know about us? How much of that information have you told others? Who have you told? And are you willing to help us?" "But I have no idea what you're talking about, so how can I help you?" protested Musa again. "Oh dear," the grey cat said, as he calmly went back into his treehouse. "I do wish you'd been more helpful, more cooperative, Mr. Laurent," he continued. "Well, I am sorry," Musa responded, but still didn't really know what to say. "It's me that should be sorry, Mr. Laurent. I had hoped we could send you home in one piece," the cat said, yawning and stretching out on a branch. "One piece?" asked Musa. The grey cat then turned to his bears and said, "Get him out of my sight." Musa was again scooped up into the net and carried out of the woods. He was beginning to feel very frightened and started to cry. Would he ever escape this situation? He wished he was still bored by the riverbank, with his only concern being a lack of orange juice.